a short little series on which is more powerful, genetics or environment. And the reason I started this whole series is I cannot tell you again how many times I'm told, Doc, I'm going to get diabetes, mom and dad had diabetes, or Doc, dad had a heart attack at age 45, I'll probably have a heart attack at age 45, so why should I exercise, eat right, and quit smoking? It's inevitable. Another example is the wannabe fitness professional or bodybuilder or physique artist or someone who just wants to lose weight. They totally throw in the towel because mom and dad had a weight issue, and so therefore they think they're doomed to a weight issue. Now obviously there's exceptions to every rule, and genetics do play a part in it. But the reason this series I think is so important for everyone to understand is that environment is more important. So when we ask this question again, what's more important, genetics versus environment? The answer is environment. And let me just give you some examples. And I'm going to use myself as an example because I could use a lot of other people, but then I have to have them sign consent forms and waivers and permission to use their pictures on the internet and all that crap. So let me just use myself because I've already taken care of that busy work the other day by myself. So this is me. Yes, I've been a bodybuilder for a number of years. Most people would consider me overall healthy, both cardio-wise, exercise-wise, fitness-wise, heart-wise, health-wise, cholesterol-wise, blood pressure-wise. And again, I'm not trying to brag or anything, most people consider me to have a fairly good physique. I stay in this kind of shape year-round. But let's look at my genetics. What do my genetics say? Well, first of all, my fat loss response to cardio is very low. My body composition response to strength training, below average. What? Intrinsic motivation to exercise is less likely. What? I love exercising. Addictive behavior and stimulus control, more likely. Okay, well that might be a benefit or might not. Impulse control and taste preference, slightly below average. So I guess my impulsivity to drink beer and pizza is weak. I guess I have to do it all the time, genetically speaking. Sleep duration, above average. Are you kidding me? I don't sleep at all. I've slept 4 hours a night for the last 30 years. I thought that's the way I was built, but genetics, I guess not. Fitness response to cardio. Well, at least that's normal. I can get in shape riding my bike with my son. Insulin response to dietary fat. Oh, that's sensitive. Is that good or bad? My diet is mostly fat. Systemic inflammation, well above average. So genetically, I should be an inflamed little fire running around. But I've done all the inflammatory markers, the cytokine testing, CRPHS, ESR, the list goes on. I don't have any systemic inflammation. And my insulin response to dietary fat is sensitive. The purpose of these videos was to encourage you to not blame your genetics for your lack of fitness skills, your body, your disease states, etc. To use my previous examples, the reason you might get diabetes because mom and dad had diabetes is because you eat like them. That is called epigenetics, not genetics. The reason you might have a heart attack at age 45, just like dad did, is because you don't exercise, you smoke, and you eat crappy, just like dad did. There's not really that great of genetic pass down of these disease states. We talked about that in an earlier video. So, if you want a nice body, you want to lose weight, whatnot, don't blame your genetics. Use your environment to optimize your physique. Avoid toxins, stay away from processed foods. Sleep as much as you can, even if genetically you're not supposed to. Keep stress low. Take care of yourself. Take time by yourself. Meditate, pray, eat right. If God made a food, eat it. If man made it, don't. It's that simple. Drink as much water as you can and exercise within reason. Remember, too hard of exercise is a stress on the body, just like the death of a family member. It's a stress on the body. So exercise wisely. Train with your brain, as I used to say. So, until next time, remember, it's not mom and dad's fault. It's your fault. And your environment has a lot to do with that. And that is up to you.